Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be focusing on your states of consciousness again because I feel like once you understand the key principle of being aware of what state you are occupying, what identity within yourself you are having that relationship with, is when you're going to have your biggest epiphany, and it's when things are going to change in your 3D. When you have that moment of the relationship within shifting, and then in turn, every relationship on the outside of you is going to shift. With anything, with every person in your life, with your relationship with your body, your health, your money, everything. And it's going to give you the freedom to detach because you're going to know that you are the creator and you're no longer looking at your 3D, checking your 3D, reacting from the 3D. And for me, that was the hardest part to deal with, was having the 3D show me something when I was working on something else, and I had to keep seeing that day in and day out until I realized that my awareness had to go on something else within. And only you can do that inside yourself. You can watch as much content as you want, but until you actually do the work and you understand what you're doing, that you're creating from within, nothing's going to change. It's just an endless cycle of frustration. I am going to be offering a very limited time discount for coaching because I've had people reach out to me that want change with their specific person. They really want their relationship to, be in a new version. And so in order to have that happen, you have to be the new version first. So I'm going to be offering a package of, I'm not sure if I'm going to do 2 sessions or 3 for $100. That's really discounted to get you started, because once you start identifying with the version of you that is successful, that is in that loving relationship, you're going to be able to keep that momentum going on your own. I want you to realize one specific thing that I noticed that was very overwhelming. When I would be working on something, I would put a lot of pressure on when is it coming, when is it going to happen, why isn't it happening, and I would constantly be in detective mode in my mind, analyzing, did I do this? Did I do that? Oh, maybe I should have done this. That is when you realize that you're not in your state. You're not in the state of it is done. You're not in the new identity because you're still in that anxious, fearful, worry, lack mindset. You're going to be in a calm, peaceful place when you hit your state and you stay there. You might have your old beliefs come up and try to mess with you, but they're not going to stick around long anymore because they know they don't have the power over you. Because once you start telling yourself, no, I am the creator, you're not running the show anymore, and you stay with that and you believe that and you don't doubt anymore, then you're not going to have any restrictions on you anymore. So if you would like real change, if you want your relationship outside of you, your specific person, or any other relationship with your body, your health, your appearance, anything like that, the way you feel about yourself, do a short time coaching. Watch how quickly things can shift for you if you haven't been able to do it on your own. I've been working on this for a long time. I wish that I had someone who showed it to me as quickly as now I can break it down. All you have to do is create a new version, that new person inside yourself who believes that they are in their loving, committed, passionate, whatever relationship, and that person can create anything that they desire. And you're not going to waver. You're not going to listen to other people's doubts, fears, and garbage, frankly, because those are their limiting beliefs. You have to identify with the version of you that is super successful and worthy of having what it is that you desire. I want you to get as much as you can out of this content, but if you can't get into your state and you can't stay there, I think coaching is something that will help tremendously quickly, especially if you've been working on something for a long time, a year or more, and you've seen repetitive things in your relationships. You've seen the same ending in your relationships. The same thing keeps happening with different people. That's when you have to say, like, I did this. I was co-creating with this. I am responsible for these, 3D circumstances. And you don't have to continue them. So, a new version, a new identity. You're not going to identify with the old version that maybe can't get the person, or was told that they didn't want the relationship, or you're in separation, or you were cheated on, or you're just not meeting people, or you're not finding the connection that you want. Maybe you're looking to, manifest a new connection and true love. I know how that feels. I have a beautiful connection with someone. It's the best feeling in the world. Money cannot buy. So anything is possible. You just have to program inside a new story, and you can't let old shitty beliefs from the past run you anymore. Watch your inner conversations, check the way that you're feeling, try to live from that feeling, live from the place of having the desire, having the career, having the love, having the support, having the confidence and trust and faith and discipline in yourself to create from within. And remember, we are not our logical mind. We're bigger than that. Have you read Eckhart Tolle, New Earth, and I forget the other one. I read them like 20 years ago, but he breaks it down really well in his books, because he says we are not our mind. We are not our logical mind. That's not who we really are. I'll get the names of the books and I'll put them in the Dropbox, but $100, invest in yourself. I'm thinking 2 or 3 coaching sessions, and it could make your whole entire life change. I know it's going to change your relationship within, which is going to change your relationships without, because that's all I do is relationship coaching, because it's everything. As soon as you solidify your relationship with yourself and you have a really tight, loving, close, trusting relationship with yourself, and you trust yourself, and everything else is going to change. So when I say relationship coaching, it's all of it. It's manifesting anything that you want, because your relationship within is solid. You don't look to anyone else for answers. You're only going to go within. You're not going to ask for permission or opinions or anything like that. You're just going to be creating from within, and you're going to be a strong creator, and you're going to be a quick creator, because you're going to trust yourself and you're going to know that it's coming. Okay? New version, no longer reacting from the fear, doubt, and negativity of any old story. So choose that new identity now, make that decision, and start creating from within. And if you want coaching, send me a message or send me an email. My email